Show me your hands now! What are y'all shooting at?
Can't shoot on my body.
What are you shooting at? You're being detained till I can identify you.
What was I detained for?
You're being identified till I can identify who you are and then see if you're also clear.
Well, that's what
That
she said.
discharging a firearm at night. You can't discharge a firearm at night. Says the law.
Who gun you hate?
Says the law.
Anytime we make contact,
How about the con ask me?
yes, I can walk up to you and talk to you on the street and say, hey, what is your name?
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Today's story is a doozy and was submitted by a viewer named Ty. Ty lives in a remote area of South Carolina with his immediate family members on what is known as family land, where multiple homes are in an area where all adjacent lots are owned by relatives. One of the family members had received harassing phone calls and called the Fairfield Sheriff's Office to respond to the land to take a report. Deputy Samantha Tibbitts arrives on scene.
Today a girl texted me and okay, and we were arguing, and she was telling me to come to Walmart. Kieran Walmart. She was telling me to come to Walmart to fight her or whatever.
While taking the report, 5 gunshots can be heard coming from the rear of the property. Deputy Tibbitts leaps into action.
Let me see if I can call Tay and see if she know her last
Y'all know what's going on?
name. No.
Central 144. Central 144, I've got several gunshots over here.
Where's 10-something?
Is that you firing over there? Show me your hands! Show me your hands now!
Deputy Tibbitts has now located Ty and another relative and resident of the property, shooting targets at the edge of their field. Shooting targets is a common practice in the local area. The weapons were legal and the target was illuminated. No homes were in the proximity of fire, and the aim on a downward slope. Shooting on your own property is legal, as long as the land is comprised of at least 25 contiguous acres.
Put it down! You have any other weapons on you? Put your hands on your head. Interlace your fingers. Now! You have any other weapons on you?
Nope.
Come over here. Get down on the ground. On the ground, now!
I ain't want to get stopped by the gun.
What are y'all shooting at?
We can't shoot out here.
What are y'all shooting at?
Can't shoot on my property.
What are you shooting at?
Shoot on my property.
We can't shoot out here?
Whose property is it?
My property.
Whose?
My property.
Is it in your name?
Might be.
Keep on getting smart. End up going to jail tonight. What are y'all shooting at?
We can't shoot.
I'm shooting my property.
Do you see what time it is?
I'm shooting my property. That's illegal.
It sure is when it's this dark.
Deputy Tibbitts is very wrong in alleging that shooting after dark is illegal, while shooting after 11 p.m. could violate a noise ordinance. The current time is 6:43 p.m. Furthermore, in all but 3 states it is legal to hunt at night if the target is fur-bearing, predators, varmints, exotics, and other non-game animals. Nothing in the law prevents target practice after sundown.
So I'll be in time.
What's your names?
You ain't time?
What's your names?
Why do it legal?
Central, I've got 2 black male subjects refusing to identify themselves. Got a shotgun and what appears to be a handgun. Just make it easy on yourselves. What were y'all shooting at?
We just shooting.
Okay. What were you shooting at?
My property.
Okay. Alrighty. I suggest you not move.
Deputy Samantha Tibbitts then handcuffs both men and informs them that shooting on family property is no issue, making it clear that she understands that they had done nothing illegal, but still keeps them detained without legal authority.
Shooting on your property, family's property is no issue. But when you got a deputy out here trying to do a report, it's dark. Common sense. Common sense.
The deputy asks the grandmother if she was aware of them shooting on the property.
Okay, you knew they were shooting out there?
Yeah. They were shooting earlier.
You got IDs on you, gentlemen? You're being detained so I can identify you.
For what though? What was I detained for?
You're being identified so I can identify
What was I
who you are
detained for?
and then see if you're also
But what-
clear.
but what
How
was
old
I-
are you?
But what was I detained for?
Okay, keep on. What's your name, sir? You have an ID on you?
Snooty.
You don't have an ID
No
on you?
ID at
What's your
all.
name? All right. So I've got it on camera. Let's go. I've got it on camera that y'all are discharging weapons in an unsafe manner in the air.
How you see me though? How you
Okay.
see me in front of the house?
Okay. All right.
Man, bro.
Because Deputy Samantha Demertis knew that she had no legal authority to continue to hold the two against their will, she attempts to manufacture a crime, and still they are not released and are instead escorted to a patrol car.
What we do?
Look, I ain't got no issue with letting y'all go. Okay, especially if your grandma says this is her property and y'all's property. I just want to run you and make sure.
I'm just saying though, like, so like, what's the
Hold
issue
on.
with us identifying
Where's the
ourselves?
weed
It's alright.
at? Where's the weed
Am I
at?
lying?
Somebody's
Where's
got
the
some
weed at?
Am I lying?
So,
Okay.
man,
All right.
ain't nobody got no weed, man.
Two more uniformed deputies arrive on scene.
Can y'all tell me a little bit about what's going on? Because I just got here.
Man,
You don't know? All right. What does that mean? What does that mean, man? Huh? Hey. Hey, man. What does that mean? A lot of bull. Huh? What does that mean?
They remain silent and refuse to identify, as they know they've done nothing to warrant such an intervention. The two are placed in the deputy's cruisers, and Deputy Demertis gives her side of the story.
So what you got?
I'm standing over there by the car, taking a report. By my car. Taking a report. All of a sudden, they just start letting loose. Back in the back. I walk back there. They're walking up. And, of course, I had my weapon drawn.
Oh,
Told them to
definitely.
get down. They put the weapons down. Refused to identify themselves. Sit there, nothing but argumentative about, it's my land, I can shoot. I don't know what they were shooting at. Grandma claims that they have dogs back there, and I said, so feral dogs? They're running loose? No, they're in the cages. I don't know what they won't tell me what they were shooting at. It was dark, like I said, but they did comply. They put their weapons down immediately, put their hands up where I could see them, and got down on their knees. They just refused to identify themselves.
Okay.
So
They're still refusing to identify themselves?
I haven't asked since y'all got here.
I know that one there basically refusing to identify themselves, so I say book them as John Doe. Put a hold on them, book them as John Doe, so they won't tell who they are. They won't play, we'll play.
Now I was just over there, and she was showing me some of the text messages, and they just started letting out. I guess they didn't realize I was here or whatever, but
She returns to gather information from the original call that brought her to the property, while the other deputies on scene question the two men.
Say you shoot the gun. Not identifying yourself.
You see how you looking at that? That would even sound right, come on.
Well, that's what
That
she said.
discharging a firearm at night. You can't discharge a firearm at night. Says the law.
Who gun you hate?
Says the law.
Yours. Why would you down there shooting?
Come on, I was on our property.
It doesn't matter. You can't discharge a firearm at night, cuz. You can't do that. It's against the law.
Once again, another deputy that has no idea what the law is.
I ain't do nothing wrong with it.
No, here go the thing. Technically by law, excuse me, you mind if I step over here? By law, yeah, you did.
What I do wrong?
Discharge a firearm at nighttime. If you want the county, you can go up to and look the county ordinance up.
When nighttime came, y'all should have stopped. No, y'all
Any-
started before it got dark.
And once the sun go down, you have to stop. That is what the law states. It is another thing by law. If law enforcement asks you your name, you have to give us your name.
That's
That
by
is
law.
that is by law.
That's
Look
by
it up.
law.
Yeah.
That's by law.
Yes. Look
And
at
under what condition though?
Anytime we make contact.
Anytime
we make contact.
So you just hop out the car and ask me.
Yes, I can walk up to you and talk to you on the street and say, hey, what is your name?
I say what? What you say? You said yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is stop and state. This is stop and hop out ID state?
You mean stop and frisk?
No, stop and ID. For what?
ID.
Yeah, you can't just stop at ID.
Anytime we make contact with someone, yeah, we can't ask your ID.
The embarrassing display of the deputy's ignorance of the law is shored up by yet another deputy, which shows that there is a culture of misinterpreting the local statutes within this law enforcement agency. A quick Google, or even a phone call to any attorney in the county could have cleared up the weapons law. However, the deputies don't have a clue about needing reasonable articulable suspicion requirements for identification either. The two were transported to jail and released the next day. Later that night, an officer slid a citation under their front door for breach of the peace, as the deputies later figured out that discharging a firearm at night and refusing to identify were both lawful in this circumstance. The ticket was later thrown out and the two filed lawsuits against the Fairfield County Sheriff's Department, the sheriff himself, and 3 deputies under 42 U.S. Code 1983 for violations of their 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 14th Amendment rights, as well as negligence and gross negligence state tort claims. Deputy Demirtas was later fired. One of the men settled his lawsuit with the sheriff's office, but Ty refused his settlement offer and is taking his case to trial. When the case is over, I will provide an update in a video or on my community page. Overall, the men did well to preserve their rights by refusing to identify and remaining silent. Though one deputy was fired, one of the others on scene has been promoted since the incident. Ty does not have a YouTube channel, so let him know in the comments how you feel about this interaction. A big thanks to him for sending in this video.
Thanks for watching. If you have a video you'd like me to review, email it or send it in via Facebook Messenger. You can also view this and other content on my website. If you're new here, subscribe for future content. If you've been around for a while, remember to like, share, and comment down below of what you think of this interaction. Shirts and other goodies are available at the Teespring store linked below. Channel memberships start at just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel and get a slick lack logo next to your name. I'll see you in the next video. All links are down below.